To keep the lands of men, elves, and dwarves separate from the dragons, a great wall was built. No man ventures north of the Dragonwall, lest the dragons again are roused and plague the lands of men. Thus it is that men know of them, but none had ever seen a dragon. Vestos gladly paid him for his tale. The bard's performance now over, the patrons of the inn turned back to their own conversations. Obi, Delvar, and Vestos, however, were excited by the tale. What a wonderful thing it would be to see a dragon, and bring back the tale for the monastery, mused Obi aloud. To add to the great library's knowledge would be worth so much more than wealth. The knowledge gained would easily surpass the hardships of travelling the wilds. Delvar scoffed. For a tale and a rough-drawn picture, think of the gold, man. Don't forget about the magic. Vestos wagged a finger in the air excitedly. As if the matter had already been settled, Delvar declared, We should go. Obi stammered. I don't know about that. Vestos raised his tankard. Yes, we should go. Think of it, Obi. No one from these parts has seen a dragon. If we brought something back, proving we'd seen a dragon, we would be famous. Bards would be telling our story. Delvar took a long pull from his tankard. Hear, hear! Vestos drained his tankard. Obi didn't know quite what to say, so he tipped up his mug as well. It was exciting to think about, but... Vestos waggled a finger at him. But nothing. We should go to see the Dragonwall. We should set off tomorrow. Obi was excited, but nervous too. He knew it was a big journey. There's only the three of us, and how would we manage? Delvar waved to the barmaid for more beer and yelled out, Nonsense! Tark and his buddy Tug would go. They're always saying how they wanted a taste of adventure. I know a couple of half-elves, Vestos said brightly. You remember the ones I told you about, Tanon and his sister Lena? I think they'd go. I'll ask them tomorrow. Obi protested. Well, in any case, I cannot leave my duties in the monastery. The sovereign would never allow it. Delvar sloshed beer at Obi. But, you're just making excuses. No, I'm not. Ha! I think you are, Vestos laughed. Drink up, Obi. Old Delvar and I'll change your mind yet. They drained their tankards, with Delvar and Vestos talking of how exciting it would be to see a real dragon. They imagined what a grand tale it would be, how they could find a dragon lair and pluck from the treasure hoard the finest gems to bring back as proof of the adventure. After another tankard, they determined they would bring back a scale or a discarded claw as proof of the dragon. After 2 more tankards, they surely would bring back the beast's very head. His friend's grand schemes of adventure were wonderful dreams, but he knew, come the morning, he'd be back in the great library, sweeping the floor. Made him a little sad. Obi! Vestos grabbed Obi roughly on the shoulder. Promise me, Vestos swayed even though he was sitting, promise me you'll ask your blasted sovereign to go see the dragons. A promise was something Obi did not take lightly. He could tell Vestos and Delvar were determined and weighed it against him looking foolish in front of the sovereign. Obi doubted if the sovereign would ever agree to a drunken errand, but, be it the beer or the bard's tale, he made up his mind. I promise to speak to the sovereign. Hooray! Delvar shouted, throwing up his arms and promptly falling over backwards in his chair. Obi and Vestos burst into laughter, but the innkeeper had had enough. Delvar was helped up, and the 3 of them were helped out.